Very good afternoon to one and all. Myself, Mr. Mabudur Rahman, Assistant Professor in the Department of Food Engineering at Kekewa College of Food Technology, Nasik. Today, I will deliver a lecture on thermodynamic process, cycle, and energy. First of all, I will define a definition of thermodynamic process. So, see here in this slide, you are seeing that a definition of thermodynamic process. Thermodynamic process, it is a passage of a thermodynamic system, and we already know that what is our thermodynamic system or what is our concept of thermodynamic. In thermodynamic process, energy is transferred from one form to another form. So according to that, we can define as the thermodynamic process, that is a passage of our thermodynamic system from an initial to a final state of thermodynamic equilibrium. The initial and final states are the defining elements of the process. The actual course of the process is not the primary concern and thus often is ignored. So what is our cyclic process thermodynamic? When our system carry at that time, initial state goes through the number of different changes, going through various process, and finally return to its initial values, and the system has undergo a cyclic process. That process is called as our cycle, or it is also called as our cyclic. Another thing we are seeing here, according to the diagram, uh, pressure versus volume. This indicates a cycle from 1 to 2, 2 to 3, and 3 to 4. So this cycle consists of linked sequence from 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4. This sequence of thermodynamic process that involve what? Transfer of heat and work into and out of the system. While varying pressure, temperature, and other state variables within the system, and that eventually return the system to its initial state. So in cyclic process, the system starts and returns to the same thermodynamic state, and the net work involved is in closed area in the pressure and volume, which already discussed in the diagram. If the cycle goes clockwise, then the system does work. In the previous slide, whatever the process from 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, if it is come under clockwise, then we can say that system does work. A cyclic process is the underlying principle for an engine. If the cycle goes counterclockwise, work is done on the system every cycle. An example of such a system is a refrigerator or air conditioner, because refrigerator and air conditioning system, it have four components, and those four components work according to their cycle, so that is our counterclockwise condition when it works. Now this is an example of our cyclic process T1 V2 T2 V1. So what is T1? T1 is the expansion at constant temperature, and V2 is the removal of heat at constant volume when our cyclic process carry. T2, that is a compression at constant temperature, and V1 addition of heat at constant volume. We will show that this process does work. How? Because the process is cyclic. There is no change in internal energy after each cycle. So therefore the net work done in each cycle equal the heat added to the system, and we now analyze each of the steps here. In step number 1, isothermal expansion carry. At that time the system does work W1, which equal to the heat Q1 which is added to the system in the expansion, because internal energy does not change at that time, so that it is our isothermal expansion. So it is the first step when our cyclic process occur. In second steps, we are seeing here that isochoric process. The work done is what? W2. At that time, it will be equal to 0. And heat Q2 is removed from the system, because why Q2 heat is removed from the system? Because temperature decreases from T1 to T2. So This thing occur in our isochoric process. And in case of our isothermal compression, this is the third step when our cyclic process occur. It means the thermodynamic cyclic process occurred. The work W3 it done by the system is negative at that time, but of smaller magnitude than W1 because the area under the pressure volume curve is less than that in step 1. So internal energy at that time, at that time heat removed that will be equal to our work done W3. It means what? Q3 that will be equal to W3. Next one is step number 4, isochoric process. It is reverse step of step number 2. Whatever we are discussed in step number 2 that will be reverse carry in isochoric process. At that time W4 that will be equal to 0 and heat Q4 that will be equal to negative of Q2 that is added to the system. So we conclude that whatever the 4 steps occur during the time of the process, because W2 and W4 that will be equal to 0 and the net work done is W net will be equal to W1 plus W3, because Q2 plus Q4 if it is equal to 0 at that time net heat added that will be equal to Q1 plus Q3 that will be equal to W net. So net work done equal to W1 nRT1 in V2 upon V1 and W3 that will be equal to nRT2 in V1 upon V2. So when we calculate our W net at that time it will be equal to nRT1 minus T22 into in V2 upon V1. So in this way we conclude this succession of state that a system passes through thermodynamic system. Process can be described by the following terms: cyclic process, a series of processes that result in the system returning to its original state; reversible process, a process that can be reversed resulting in no change in the system or surrounding; irreversible process that if reversed would result in a change to the system or surrounding; in adiabatic process no heat transfer across the system boundaries; isentropic process, in this process in which entropy of the system remains unchanged; and in polytropic process the plot of log PVS log V is a straight line, P V to the power n is equal to constant. And throttling process, a process in which enthalpy is constant, H1 and H2 will be equal, and work done that will be equal to 0 and adiabatic heat Q is equal to 0. Okay, thank you for listening.